So you didn't grow up on a farm?
No, no. Grew up with horses. Horses every day, just, like every young girl wants. You live, breathe, drink, eat horses. Horse shows every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It was wonderful. So while I wasn't on the farm, interacting with a lot of farm kids and a lot of professional show kids type too. They were different.
What is professional show kids?
The people that live in town and take showing to a whole different level. I enjoyed it. I liked going out and getting on my horse and riding dirt roads, riding the railroad tracks. We used to play hide and go seek in Stolly Park at midnight because it was fun. Professional show kids would never think of doing anything with their horses that could possibly hurt them. They are there strictly for the showing aspect and not the fun. I was more of a fun type person.
I think I can tell that. And how do you play hide and go seek with a horse?
Same way you do hide and go seek with just people. You just happen to be on horses. And Stolly Park was directly across the street from where we kept the horses. And there were trees, there were shrubs, there were all sorts of things that aren't there now. And it's dark. You just go, and you didn't have to tag anybody. All you had to do was get relatively close enough and say you're it, and that's it. Home free was always the castle. The castle was always the home free.
What brought you back to the farm?
Helping best summer job in the world was helping my father, especially if you're trying to show horses. Dad, I need Friday afternoon off to wash and get ready. I can't work Saturday, Sunday. Started helping probably just a tiny bit when I was 14. More so 15, and then really kind of a full-time summer job when I was 16. But it was, where else are you going to work and be able to say, I need Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, when that's when they always want the kids to work. So that was what started it. We would drive over either with my father, or at that time my sister also helped, and she was 5 years older, so she was old enough to drive, and we would drive over and work the farm and then go back. My husband's name is David Derr. He was born in Aurora. He did not come from a farming background. He had not farmed. He had worked one summer on I shouldn't call it not farming, but it was cattle. It was milk cows for a dairy area, and liked the cows just fine, but he had never done the row crop farming. We met his senior year and then continued to date. I did a year at college and continued to date, and then took a year off and got married, and worked as the secretary for a while, and then went back to the farm.
Those were difficult times.
It was interesting.
Why did you decide to try your hand at farming?
Why not? Why not? We were young, what's the worst that can happen? You lose everything, you start over, you didn't have anything to lose. We used to laugh and say, you have to do something to support your farming habit, and to this day still do. But it was a great place to raise a boy, and by this time we had one child. Country kids get to know what happens in a city because they go to the city. The city kids should get the opportunity to know. If they want to give a damn or not, that's up to them. But how can you expect them to care if they have never been there and have never seen it?